everybody, this is Chef Sean, teaching you guys how to cook fettuccine caramelized mushrooms. And I'm gonna be starting with 6 main ingredients. I have roasted garlic I'm gonna be putting in my dish. This is a garlic, I just cut the top off of it, olive oil, foil. I put it in my toaster oven just to make it easy. You don't gotta blaze a whole big oven and get it going just for small 2 cloves garlic. Over here we have chicken breast that's cut. Over here we have mushrooms, local mushrooms from your store, whatever kind you like, it's up to you. You don't have to be fancy about it. I have a nice portion of noodles. This is fettuccine pasta. It's already boiled, blanched off, cooled, olive oiled. This is enough for about 2 people right here. I have white wine. I'll be using a chardonnay today. Anything cheap, easy, just for your cooking. It doesn't have to be expensive or fancy. I have heavy whipping cream, olive oil, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese. Everything that you can mostly find at your local grocery store, or you probably have at your home. I'm gonna go ahead and go with a little bit of olive oil first, just get our pan going here. Give it a nice good coat. Now, what's easy about this dish here is everybody's always made Alfredo at home. The only thing I'm doing here is just adding roasted garlic to it, and I'm gonna be adding some caramelized mushrooms. Now, the mushrooms is the most important key to this. Do not let your mushrooms get mushy. Always sear it and make sure it gets a golden brown. That way it releases all the sugars in it, and you'll see the golden brown on the edges of the mushroom. That's what the sugar caramelized process is, okay? So we'll be going in with our mushrooms here as soon as our oil's heated up. Pretty excited. This is actually my first shoot that I'm doing for food, so I have a lot more to come. I'll be doing 4 segments. With these 4 segments, first 4 that you'll see on my Instagram and on Facebook, maybe on YouTube, it's gonna be a combined 4 dishes, and I spent roughly about $60 at the grocery store. So soon after these 4 segments, I'm gonna be getting into a weekly grocery shopping price unit, maybe $60 to $80, and that's gonna include 7 days worth of food and hopefully leftovers where you can turn it into food for your lunch the next day. Excuse me. Our pan is hot now, and we'll be going in with our mushrooms. I want to get a nice fry on it, just like that. About good for me right there, 2 portions. Now, once I got the mushrooms into the pan like this, I want to let it be. I want to let it sit, sear. I don't want to move it around too much. That's where you get the gummy, the mushy. You don't want that. You want nice, crisp. You want the caramelization to happen on the mushrooms. The sugar's only going to come out when the oil attacks it and it starts to fry the process on the outside, all right? Now, while that's going, I'm going to be preparing my chicken here. Getting my chicken ready to hit the pan. On my chicken, I'm just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper here, just to get the top going, so when I put it into the pan, it's gonna sear with the salt and pepper actually on there. I'm not gonna be moving it around much. If you look closely to my mushrooms here, you see the process that I have going on here. You see the browning it's not started yet. You can kind of see the edges, but what we're looking for is a hard sear. So see it happening on the edges here of the mushroom. That's exactly what we want. That you're gonna get the full body flavor of the mushroom. The sweetness is really gonna peek through that way. Okay, now I'm gonna be going in with my chicken right into the pan. Now, once we got the chicken in the pan, I want to do the same process with the chicken as well. I want to get a nice brown, a sear to the chicken as well. Lock in all the salt and pepper on the outside. I don't want to stir it around. It's going to stick to the pan this way, and it's not going to have time to release from your pan, all right? So let that go. Have a little bit of patience. Salt and pepper on top. Now, our wine is here for this reason. Our wine is used for a deglazer. We're gonna deglaze, that way all the goodies on the bottom of the pan, the residual things that you have left, the burnt stuff on there, that's our flavor. That's our ground, our base of the sauce. You really want that. So the wine is just a key factor for it to release all the good flavors from the bottom of the pan because they glaze, all right? At this point, I want to go ahead and go in with my roasted garlic here. I'm putting in my garlic, all right? I use about half of a clove there, you see, for a 2-man portion here. Okay. Give it a nice saute, just like that. See the nice, beautiful brown mushrooms here? Look at that. That's exactly what you're looking for. That way the flavors really shine on the mushroom. You really taste the earthiness coming out of it. All right. I'm gonna get ready here to put in my wine. We want to take our wine, we want to deglaze our pan and get all the goodies from the bottom there, all right? So I'm gonna add about a quarter of a cup. You don't want to get too much wine in there, you know? Let that do its magic there. Now, do you see the inside of my pan here? Do you see the brown color that has? That's exactly what we wanted. Our Alfredo is gonna have the earthiness and the brown color and texture to the cream sauce to it because of the mushrooms. And that's exactly what we're looking for. At this point here, we're gonna go ahead and go in with our cream. All right, add in our cream. Beautiful. Once we get our cream going, we're gonna let that marry with our wine, with all of our goodies that was in the pan. You know, all the deglazing process that we started with that wine. Once that marries and it cooks in together, we're gonna start adding the Parmesan cheese to it. This is just regular powdered Parmesan cheese. It doesn't have to be nothing fancy. If you'd like, you can get fresh Parmesan cheese from your local stores, your delis, wherever. And I'm gonna go on with the fresh Parm now, okay? Now, once we get the Parm in there, it's very important to stir. Now you're gonna start to get this thick, creamy Alfredo sauce going right into your pan. Man, this is a fantastic pasta. I totally love this fettuccine here. All right. At this point, we can go ahead and add in our pasta, like so, here. Okay. Now remember, this is about a 2-man portion here. Once we get that going, I'm gonna give it a quick saute. All right, there we are. Stick in the sides here, quick saute. Now if you feel like, you know, there's not enough cream sauce, don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Just add a little bit more cream to it, like so. And you're gonna add a little bit more Parmesan cheese just to tighten that cream sauce up and give it the Alfredo. There we are. So all in all, I used about 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese in this dish right here, okay? Now while that's reducing and it's marrying, I'm gonna go ahead and get our garnish ready. Just a little bit of fresh parsley for the top of the pasta here. And I have some washed parsley right here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold nice and tight. And I'm just gonna get nice fine slices of the parsley just to garnish for the top, okay? Just get a little bit ready right there. I'm gonna turn the heat off of the pan and I'm gonna come on over here and I'm gonna go ahead and plate this. So you always wanna spin your pasta to keep it nice and tight, that way you can get it in the center of the bowl like that. You're gonna go ahead and place it in the center of your bowl. Give it a quick spin, like so. Okay, and remember I said this is about a 2-man portion, so I have a portion set aside. So I'm just gonna go ahead and top it off with nice mushrooms, chicken for Alfredo, nice mushrooms there. Have a look-see with a nice brown caramelized mushrooms we got going on. Okay, now I'm just gonna be garnishing this off with some more of our Parmesan cheese there, just nicely on top. Like so. There you go. And I'm gonna give it a sprinkle of our fresh parsley that we just chopped up. And there you have it. Chicken Alfredo with caramelized mushrooms. Fresh and easy.